Hey everybody and welcome. My name is Sabrina, if you don't know already. Be sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Today is going to be a project pen update. Now, I'm doing a 20 and 2020 rolling style project pan. I'm going to try to do updates every month. I am a little late for January's update. This is January's update. I have my whole list here and I have some progress. So first up, we're going to start with the Violet Voss palette, and if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my sheet. It says everything on here. I have come to the conclusion that this palette is very powdery, which would make it really easy to pan, which, spoiler for February, I've hit pan in one of my designated shades. So, as you can see, I have pan in sand, and I think I'm really close to hitting pan in cream. I have a good dent in terracotta. This is cream, which I have a good dent in. Terracotta and cinnamon have good dips in them, as well as pink a little. You can see there. I have used this purple shade once. I haven't touched this shade or this shade. I've used gold a few times. The black I very seldomly use, so this is one of the shades that I want to hit pan on, and that may be a little hard for me. My goals are to hit pan in sand, cream, cinnamon, and black. Now I think I'm going to add in the terracotta shade. Yeah, terracotta. I think I can hit pan in that too very easily. And I think once I'm going to switch the black out for a terracotta. So I'm still hitting pan in 4 shades. Well, now 3. And then once I hit pan in these 4 shades, I'm going to switch it out for a different palette to hit pan on. That's that update. And next we have my Tarte blush in Quirky. Now, I forgot to take pictures of all of this stuff, but update 1 pictures will be on my Instagram, and I will put my Instagram handle down below. And as you can see here, I have worn off the pattern quite a bit. Now, before this looked pretty much unused. Oh, I forgot to say, for the Violet Voss palette, in the month of January, I used it 8 times. So, roughly 8 times of using made me hit pan in, well, a little more than that. The Tarte blush I've used 7 times. So that's what, 7 times. And I don't necessarily have a goal of how many times I want to use these products. It's just so that I can kind of get a grasp on how long it actually takes to pan something. Now I have my Physicians Formula Healthy Powder. I think this is actually supposed to be a foundation powder, but I use it for a bronzer. And I've also been using it for my crease shade, since the Violet Voss doesn't exactly have a crease shade. And this little dip I did today because I accidentally dropped it, so I'm a little mad. But as you can see, definitely see 2 lines in there, and then my dip right in there. So I do use this for a bronzer, and then I do use it for a crease shade. So I'm hoping to hit pan pretty soon in this. And I've used this 8 times. And then my Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter in Cotton Candy. I've used this 4 times. I'm not like in such a rush, so there's not much of a difference. I'm not in such a rush to pan this. I don't know. I just want to see what I can use. I need to start using this a little more, so maybe I'll put a goal of 5 uses for February and see where that gets me. Not so exciting there. Wet n Wild Photo Focus Powder. Now, as you can see there, I did make quite a bit of progress on that for only using it here on my under eyes and then a little all over the face. Like, I just use this to set my concealer. I've used this 7 times in January. Iconic Prep Set Spray I've used 7 or 8 times, and as you can see, there's my progress. We started way up here and then I went down to here. I do use this every time. After I prime, I spray this and that's it. I spray it maybe 2 to 3 times. There was a hair in my ring. So that's how much progress I've got on that, so you can see better. Kypris serum. Kypris serum, I've used this quite a lot this month. I used it day and night. I use this day and night. So 10, 20, 24 times. And oh, there's my progress. So I started like just right about the top of the K, I think, and now I'm all the way down to here. I know you can't see it, but it's this glass bottle. I should redo the lines, but it's right down to there, and I think I can use this up quite easily if I keep using it every day and night. There were some days in January where I did slack off with my skincare, which I'm trying to get better about that because skincare. But I'm pretty happy with the progress on my Kypris serum. My Touch and Soul Primer Essence, I've used this quite a lot. Like, I've used it 7 times, but I use this as a starting base, and then I go in with just a little bit of another primer. And sometimes when I'm just using this, I go a little heavier, but I feel like I'm maybe down to here. And I am going to weigh these now that I have a scale. I'm going to start weighing them, so also in my Instagram there will be weights, like update 1 weight, starting weight. So then we can start seeing the progress on that as well for ones that I can't quite show you. And then my face primer, this is another one I used just 4 times. I don't like the silicone-y feel of it, which is why I'm trying to get it out of my collection, but to get it out of my collection I need to use it more. And I think that I'm going to set a goal to use this 5 times this month, like I did with my Steve Laurent, and see where I can go. I'm going to try to use this more. But having 2 primers in, it's like, which one do I want out first? Which one can I stand more, you know? And then, my Wet n Wild Gloss in Sun Glaze, that broke. I know, like, I'll show you with this NYX gloss. Like, right on the side here, when I pushed in, gloss would come all the way out, so I just ended up throwing it away, and it won't be included in my empties because I didn't finish it, nor will it be in that price point. But in replace of that one, I put in this Sephora Ultra Glossy Lip, which I can't find right now. So if I can't find it, what will be in will be this NYX gloss, this soft matte lip cream in the shade London. I'm wearing it today. I actually quite like it, except for it's a little drying, so I think it's maybe going a little bad. So I will update you on my Instagram what I've put in and whatnot. So now we are to the Big Ego mascara. I have used this a total of 11 times in January. I didn't do my makeup a whole lot in January, and I'm trying to do it a lot more this month. But if this isn't done by June, I'm going to replace it. I think I should have it done by June. If it hasn't dried up or starts flaking really bad on me or whatnot, just starts running, I will replace it in June. So that's that. And like I said, I will be weighing these. Just give me time. My HD lifting concealer, I actually use this to mix in with my camo concealer from e.l.f. because it's a really light, so I tone it down with this. And then I also use this to like cream bronze, cream contour like. So I use this quite a bit, and you can see a scraping on the side. I don't know if I can actually see. I see a little light shining through, but like I said, I'll weigh it and see because I can't quite tell with this. I think I'm maybe halfway or so done with that. My Cover FX, I did not use at all this month because it's winter. I'm using this in the spring, summer months when, you know, you have t-shirts or tank tops on. So, that's that. My foundation, I've used 6 times. I feel like I'm about halfway or so done with this. I don't use a whole lot of it at one time, but it is the only foundation that I have, so it is the only foundation that I use. So that's that. My ColourPop lipstick and Glam Bag I am also missing, so I will update you if I find it or whatnot, so I don't have anything for that. But I did use it 6 times. I think that if I do find it, this product will be a really hard product for me to pan because it's like this purpley shade, and it's not really, like, it looks okay on me, but I don't quite like it. I like my nudes. So, my ColourPop gel liner, I used 10 times, and let me find it. That's the progress that I made on it. Not very much, but it's a liner. And that's the ColourPop eye stick, or gel liner. The Laura Mercier liner or eye stick in this color I used 10 times, and that's how much progress I made on that. Not very much. I'm starting to use it almost every time I do my eyes. As well as the Ico Fat Eye Stick. I used that 5 times, and I barely made any progress with that because it's a harder color for me to use because it doesn't really, like, it shows up, but it's like ashy like, and I just have a hard time using it. But I'm starting to use it a little more as like a base type, glittery base. I don't know what you want to call it, but that's that. Down to our last 2 products. So hopefully in February I will have a lot more progress on that one. My Heavenly perfume. This is the progress on it. Now I know in my intro I showed you this one. This is the new one that I bought, that I showed because I had this in my bag and I was lazy. This is what my oldest one looks like. So, pretty old, and I noticed that this one smells better than this one, not by much, so that's why I'm trying to get it out of my collection. And I used this how many times? 18 times, and that's how much progress I got. So this one might be harder than I thought. Now it is at the bigger base of it, so I think once I actually get it down to in here, it'll actually look like I'm using more than what it seems, and then it'll probably be a little harder to tell once I reach the bottom because of how it's hourglass shaped. But hopefully I can get more use out of this one. And then my shimmer mist, now spoiler alert for my empties, I finished this and there wasn't much left in there. There was like that much or so left in it. This was the Coconut Mint Drop Diamond Shimmer Mist. So, in total, well, let me get this one. And then, I rolled in the Vanilla Bean Noel Diamond Shimmer Mist. And I forget what day I rolled this in, but that's how much progress I made just within that little bit that I had it in. And I think this one will be pretty easy to use up because I do spritz myself with it, and yeah. And in total I used both shimmer mist, 15, about 20 times between the two. We'll say that, 20 times between the two. So, some exciting, some not so exciting. I'm kind of upset I can't find that one gloss, but I will let you know about, and the lippy stick from ColourPop. But I will let y'all know on my Instagram what I was able to find or what I'm rolling in place. So, kind of upset about that because it's only January and I'm already losing product, but okay. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.